Hi guys, right, front room's all closed down, just got to turn the light out. Had my apple pies, the boys are both in the doggy day room. So I'm going to just do the washing now. Do that one. Get this done. Right guys, you're going to get up the garden for me. Right, here come my boys. It's my snoopers. Where's that little soot? Where's my little sooty? Come on then. Go on then, off we go guys. Go on then. Right, boys are up the garden. I'll put the selfie stick this side, that way the boys won't knock it over when they come through the back door. Right, let me grab the gloves. Skippy's upstairs. I can hear her on the phone. I think she's talking to her parents or her relations in Australia. I've just got to do the washing up, then I'm going up as well. So tomorrow is Friday Eve. Yeah. It's come round quick, isn't it, guys? Right, my favourite time of the day, the washing up part. Just getting all tidied up, put away. I've done my sandwiches. I did those while I was cooking my apple pies. So they're all done for tomorrow. I had rice and salmon today. That was really nice. Here comes my Snoop. Can't see Sooty yet. Push the door too. You'll have to hang on, Snoop. I'm not quite ready yet. Snoop's gone back into the doggy day room. You can just see him behind me, look. So, yeah, tomorrow's Friday Eve. I think it's going to be a fairly normal day tomorrow. Skippy's not going to go anywhere as far as I know. She's going to stay at home, which is good. And hopefully we'll hear something at some stage from the surgeon. I have been in contact with Peter. Peter phoned me up today and he said I need some more cough sweets. Now I've got some cough sweets for Peter probably a month or so ago. And I forgot to take them with me when I went to see Peter. I forgot to take them with me. I always do that. So when I went to see Peter, Peter said, "Oh, you got my cough sweets." I went, "Oh no, Peter, I've forgotten them." I said, "Doesn't matter." I said, "I'm here now." I said, "I'll order you some." So I ordered some off eBay and got them posted straight to him. So I spoke to Peter this morning. He said, "I need some more cough sweets." He said, "Can you bring those cough sweets you got at yours for me on Sunday?" And I said, "Problem there, Peter." He said, "What's that?" I said, "I've eaten them all." Because I've had that cough, I've been having his cough sweets as well. So I've ordered him some more. I've ordered them off eBay again and posted them straight to him. They should get there. It said from Friday onwards, Friday the 14th to I think it's Tuesday the 18th. But I've ordered him some. They'll get there. There's no panic. He's still got some left. He always does this to me where he says, "Oh, I need them, I need them, I need them." And when you go round he's still got loads left. So I'm pretty confident he's still got some. So I'm going to go and see Peter Sunday. Sunday, as long as he's okay and as long as I'm okay. Other than this tickly cough, guys, I feel fine. It's only when I talk I start coughing. At work today I was working away and I didn't cough at all, but as soon as I start talking to people, that's when the coughing starts. It's because it kicks off a tickle in the back of my throat and then I start coughing. Like that. Anyway, so I've been onto the Facebook site and cleared up some messages on there. I've been onto my YouTube site. So I've been going round trying to do things while I've been eating my apple pies. Haven't had a lot of time today. It's been all a little bit hectic today. But hopefully tomorrow will be a bit more normal, I'm hoping. What else can I tell you, guys? I will go and see my parents, but I'm not going to go and see my parents for a couple of weeks yet. I did speak to my mum on Sunday and I said I've still got a little bit of a tickly cough. I said I'm okay, but I've still got a tickly cough. I said, but as long as I'm okay, I'll go and see Peter this coming Sunday and then I'll come and see you guys the following one. They're fine with that. I haven't spoken to either of my sisters. I did speak to my son this morning. My son sent me a message with a photo and it was a photo of his girlfriend's car, and all the front is damaged. And he said the person we hit, he said is claiming against our insurance. He said, and he said my car doesn't look too bad. He said just looks like a headlight, wing. He said the bumper. He said it doesn't look too bad. And I said, well, if they're claiming on your insurance and you're fully comp anyway, just claim on your insurance, get your car repaired. I said you'll have to pay the excess. I said, but at least your car will end up getting repaired. So I think that's what he's going to do. He was saying when I saw him on Sunday that everything had come at once because he's having his kitchen done. So he tore the old kitchen out. He sent me photos of his old kitchen all torn out. And he's got an electrician going round and a plumber going round. So he's got all these trades turning up. I don't know when the fella's turning up to actually install the kitchen, but it's all happening. And so I think he's a bit tight on cash. So that's all you need, isn't it? Everything seems to go wrong at the same time, doesn't it? I think we've all been there. Right. Do you want to go out again? Do you want to go and look at that Sooty? Go find him then. Where is he? Go get him. Snoop's going to look for Sooty again. Here he comes. Where's that Soot then? Come on then, Soot. Where is he? Come on, I can hear you. Soot's in as well. There you go. Right, go and sit yourselves down, guys. There they go. And you, Snoop. Go and sit down. Go on, go and sit down. I'll be through in a minute. The boys want their biscuit, and that's why they're hovering. Right, if I do the plates next, I'm going to do the bulk of this tonight, I think. Let me just grab the plates, guys. Excuse me while I just squeeze past. There we go. Lovely. There's somebody on Facebook made me chuckle, and they said, like your boobies. And I went, oh, thank you. I said, that's very, very polite of you to say boobies. I said, that's old school. I said, that's fine. I said, but keep it clean. I don't want this deteriorating. And I said, don't ask for any photos other than normal photos, guys, because I get people keep asking for that. And I said, and keep it clean. And I said, you'll be fine. And he messaged back saying, that's okay, I'll be a proper gentleman. Right, just grab the breadboards, guys, because I need the breadboards so I can stand the plates up. So that made me chuckle. I read that one out to Skippy. Right, I've lost my sponge now. I know it's down here somewhere. There it is, I found it. Right, when I took the boys out for a walk this evening, I expected the same as I had the night before when I went out for a walk. There's all these different coloured lights running around in the fields. And what it is all these dogs have got different coloured collars on. And there's groups of people walking their dogs, and all you could see was like these collars running up and down the fields. And all different colours as well, like green ones, red ones, purple ones. It was quite effective. And I expected the same tonight. I went up to the playing fields again to walk the boys. And there's only one person there, and they had a dog with a green collar. And they were miles away, and we didn't really get too close. That was really good. But yeah, it's quite effective. I don't know if you've come across this, where people are walking their dogs with these different coloured collars on. It's really clever. At least you can see which dogs where and whereabouts they are. But it was lovely, really nice. I haven't got coloured lights for my boys. I just wear a torch, and my boys are on leads anyway, so they can't actually go anywhere. Right, I'm going to get, I think I'll get all the plates done, they've done cups. Yeah, there's not going to be a lot left to do after this, so I might as well just push it through. Then I haven't got to worry in the morning. I've already made my sandwiches for tomorrow. I've got some corned beef sandwiches for tomorrow. They're nice and easy to make, a nice quick one. And I did that while I was doing my apple pies, so that worked really well. somebody said to me at work, they said, how long you got before you retire? And I said, oh, I can't remember. 3 months, 3 months, 5 days. Just came to me. I keep thinking about this now, driving back from Cambridge in the evening. It was a nightmare getting out of Cambridge again tonight. It always is. You know, it's just terrible traffic. And I don't miss it. I will not miss it. This is something I will not miss. But I've been doing it for a long time anyway, but it's just one of those things I keep thinking to myself now, not much longer now. Not much longer. It's not too bad. I don't mind it so much in the summer, because in the summer I tend to go on the back roads, and it's really pretty going through lots of little villages. Going off the main roads is really nice. You sort of it's more relaxing and more to see, and if there is something happen, say there's roadworks or an accident, you can turn around and go a different way. Whereas if you go on the main road, big dual carriageway, you can't. You just have to sit there and wait for it to be sorted out. But yeah, so not much longer now. Counting down those days, guys. I like it when I'm getting to where I can say it's going to be 3 months dead, which will be on the 17th of this month. And then it goes to 2 months and so many days again. So I'm into the 2 months. And my eldest sister did say to me, because she's already retired, she said the last 6 months will absolutely fly. Well, I'm nearly halfway through 6 months already, guys. I had to hand my notice in 6 months before I retired, so I've already handed that in 3 months ago, which they've accepted. They couldn't very well not accept my redundancy because I was going to go anyway. So, but yeah, I had to put in 3 months, 6 months before, and I don't know why they've got that rule. I don't know what it is that takes 6 months to sort out. I'm going, and I can't see there's anything there that takes 6 months to sort out, but there you go. Right, if I do the dog bowls and the calendar, do the calendar first, do all the metal bits. I can remember my dad retiring. My dad retired when he was 63, so I've surpassed that already. But I can remember him retiring. And it only seems like it was yesterday. It doesn't seem that long ago at all. But then my dad's 90 years old now, guys, and you think, oh my goodness me, was that really that long ago? So yeah, it's frightening. It's frightening where the years go. So, right, dog's dishes next. Oh no, there's a saucepan lid. Get this saucepan lid done first, then I'll do the dog's dishes. I've already done the saucepan. That's what we had our mashed potato in. Oh. What's that one? Oops, try it that way. As it doesn't want to stand up, we'll do it that way. Right, here's the dog's dishes. Now, when my mum worked, when my dad first met my mum, she was an apprentice hairdresser. And they got married. My mum had 3 children in fairly short order, me being the middle one. And she obviously gave up work to look after us. My dad was working, my dad was a jockey. So he was all over the place, riding horses all over the place. And he did quite well at it. But the problem with being a jockey is you have to make your money during the season. And so if you don't have a particularly good season, or you need a bit more money, then you have to get yourself a part-time job between seasons. And that's what my dad did. He took a part-time job while the season was closed, and he decided he'd rather do a full-time job like that than do the racing, because he could guarantee the finances were easier for him to deal with. And so that's what he did. He came out horse racing in 1965. But I can remember my mum taking us to the races to watch my dad. I remember going to Newmarket Racecourse and standing by the start-finish line, and my dad coming past. Vague memories, but I have got them. I can remember them. Right, there we go. But yeah, then he came out of that and he went into a full-time job. My mum, once we as children were old enough to start looking after ourselves a little bit more, my mum opened up her own hairdressers, and she had her own hairdressing business, and she did that for probably about 6 years. That's when we moved out of this little village where she had the hairdressers, and we moved to Sudbury. My sisters, myself, my mum and dad. I was still young then. I was about 11 years old then. We moved to Sudbury because of my dad's job. My dad got a promotion, so we moved to Sudbury. And my mum then, I did ask her about it later on. She went to work for a jeweller's, and she was working in a jeweller's. She loved it. She really enjoyed it. But she never went back into the hairdressing. And that surprised me because she'd run her own shop for 6 years. I thought she'd have just got another shop and got going again. But she said to me she was never actually qualified. She said when she was a apprentice hairdresser, that's when my dad met her, and she fell pregnant, so she never actually finished her apprenticeship. And then when she opened the hairdressers herself, she was never actually a qualified hairdresser. And I never realised that. Do you have to be qualified to cut hair now? I suppose you do. You do anything, don't you? But anyway, this is back in the 1960s. And yeah, my mum was a hairdresser then. Oh dear, guys. My mum retired before my dad. I don't know why she retired. I never actually put that to her. I think the jeweller she worked for closed. So whether it was because they were closing, she decided that was a good time to actually finish anyway. But she then became a full-time housewife. She was a fantastic homekeeper. She's always doing a lot of cooking, making cakes and biscuits and all sorts of things. She's an excellent cook. And yeah, she didn't work again after she left the jewellers. And my dad carried on till 63 when he took early retirement. And yeah, so all those years ago, guys. So he retired when he was 63 and he's now 90 years old. And he'll be 91 at the end of this month. He's still going strong. There's been a few hiccups, but he's still going strong. Right, I think this calls for biscuits. What do you reckon, guys? I think the boys want their biscuits. Right, the washing's all done. Back door's locked. Boys have been up the garden, so if I grab some biscuits. Okay, here it comes, Kitty. Right, I'll just turn some of these sockets out, guys. So that one off. That's done. I need to just fill the kettle up for tomorrow. Yeah, how's that? That's better. I have had a shower tonight, so I'm all nice and clean. I've just got to get myself upstairs. I did say to Skibby, does she want a bath? But she declined. She said she just wanted to go to bed, so that's where she went. Right, so that's ready for the morning. Turn that off. Right, guys, here I come. I'll just turn that radio on. Right, radio's on. Back door's locked. Here we go, guys. Right, there's my two boys. Snoop's licking. Can you see Snoop? He was licking his lips a second ago. Are you licking your lips? Are you hungry? Yeah, I do. There you go. That's one. Here, let me pick this up. Hang on, Snoop. Here you go. Here, Snoop. Oh, guess it. And there you go. Good boys. Right, the boys got the biscuits, and I'm going to bed. Night, night, guys. Right, sleep tight, guys. Night, night. See you in a minute. Right, lights off down here. We're going up, guys. I've just got to do my teeth and I am done. There we go. I've already got my night in my dressing gown on. There is no point getting dressed again. Right, if I turn, fair enough, that's done. Right, guys, this one's 29 minutes long. No, it's not 29. No, it's 20 minutes long. Right, I'm going to put this one on for you guys, get myself finished off, get to bed, and I shall speak to you guys in the morning. Okay, bye-bye.